There. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Robert Merasty. We're here on Alacross Lake. It's the first time we're driving on this ice road, Robert. Can you explain what you found today?
Well, I found that we can actually cut distance. Usually we have to go around about an extra hour, but with coming across the lake today, now that it's frozen, it only takes 5 to 10 minutes to come across. So you're cutting off a lot of time to go south. That's what I found out today.
Right on, that's good. All right, this is Treaty 10 News. We're covering our neighborhood community of Alacross, and we've contacted Robert Merasty, who's a longtime resident, but also, most importantly, an announcer on radio for many years, and also a startup on the Mississippi Broadcasting Network that we now enjoy today. But Robert was one of the pioneers that opened the doors and turned on those microphones. So, Robert, welcome to Treaty 10 News, Danse.
Buena, toya, wes na miyoy. Ana nos kagisagat.
All right.
Igidosus patsuya, ano, te isus kwasinian, curling rink. Kutago
Oh,
yeah, gidogosita, yan. At siya nagagit senteps kok maga, yan. May ganas, kitomi si sao, yan. Pisan bon mi sagikin.
well, mas komio mahmios katsumi got tia ganeks katan last week saga higa nehan tipah pamta pas reaktu tapanas kunanas tene sohkas kat dansi go mis kanoan ma di ice road guti.
Miskon dapat sihtan gihtom, giliwas kapain. Giwa, sami mames, pokita mugo, nagawa, SUV apat sa muimta na, dapoy agi, mamaputi na matsumus na nitihtaman. Eksenwas kapain, wigin, was kapain, to, 40 minutes. Iwan and was kapain.
Yego gai muta mako mamis kano tane higa muta man mi gots I was just admiring that you had a chance to throw some curling rocks in Alacross, and if the citizens of Beauval here or surrounding communities, it's a lot closer now, Beauval, with the ice road to Alacross, so we might be able to partake in some of your curling activities or your bonspiels there, Robert. So that's why I'm just trying to, I got to use English and Cree. Ni soy por tohtat somewhere or that's tohtat ko but the ice road is safe right now, but the snow is a little high, as you said. But your curling rink is ready to go.
Oh, is it ever ready to go? The kids are using it right now. The high school students are using it every morning. And if you're not too far from Beauval, you can drive over here, come over for lunch, and then go throw some rocks. It's open all afternoon for everybody. It's open. Anybody can come in and use it. In the afternoon. I'm going, when we're done talking, I'm going to go throw a few more rocks this afternoon.
Well, I was going to say curling has been a very important winter activity for us, along with hockey and the skidoo events that we had, the poker rallies. The North is, with the fish derbies that are happening. These are the new activities that keep us active, aside from your regular, getting the wood, getting your trap line or your snares in order. But anything new of activities that you see with the pandemic? A lot of people have been in lockdown, but what do you see in Alacross for activities that are taking place?
The Silver Dome is opening them up too. The Silver Dome, the hockey arena, that's open. So there's a Northwest Hockey League, and I think Beauval is on a team, and they're going to be playing every Tuesday and Wednesday. And then there's also youth hockey, and there's a big tournament coming up here on the 27th. That's I think there's I didn't see the draw yet. But the tournament is just coming up on the 26th and 27th. And then there's also the arena, the curling rink, the T-line. That's open on January 3rd for the business league. And there's also a mixed league Those two leagues will be opening up. It's only $20 per team for the mixed. And the business league, it's $80. So that's only $20 per player. But the mixed curling league, it's $5 a player. And you can go throw rocks after the leagues are. You can join. You can play $5 a game. If you just take $5 and you can play with anybody you want. You can spare for somebody. So it's pretty. Sounds like we're gonna have fun. And then there's a New Year's Eve ball coming up. That's on the 31st, and the Alan Adam and Sons are going to be coming down to play on New Year's Eve. And I just wanted to mention some of your good curlers from Beauval. You know, you got Merv, and you also got Bobby Roy. I haven't seen Bobby in many years, and then you've got as well some of the other players there.
Well, we got Willie Lariviere and Fred Roy have been solid in the curling over here. So that's why you mentioning it.
Uh-huh.
I want to get on the ice and get that draw to the button.
Oh yeah, we are having a competition here. It's called a turkey shoot. So you have to come down for the turkey shoot. I don't have the date right in front of me here, but I think it's even this weekend. I go on the 17th. It's on a Saturday, and it starts at dinner time and goes right till 6 o'clock. You can win yourself a ham or a turkey. Bogey way, the closest to the button.
Oh, okay. Well, all these winter activities we're talking about, I just wanted to give you a heads up. The Arctic Winter Games are happening in Fort McMurray in the Wood Buffalo County, January 29th to February 4th. So check on the website, the Arctic Winter Games. It's the Circumpolar Games, Robert. Alberta is a part of it, so is Quebec. So I'm just trying to spread the word that maybe Saskatchewan should be having their own team now. We should be looking at the Arctic Winter Games as, especially with that meeting that happened in Alacrosse here a while ago. It's the Northern Corridor.
Yes.
So
that was a good meeting. You came to the meeting.
I just wanted to ask you what you've seen. You made a comment about past duty to consult past projects like the Beta inquiry for the uranium mine to come in. Maybe just give us your perspective on this Northern Corridor. What do you see, and what are the opportunities, and also what are the risks?
Well, that's a really a good topic, Egon. With the people that came here, there was three of them, and they wanted to hear us. They wanted to hear our views, what we thought should be happening, the infrastructure in the Northwest Corridor. My feeling was a lot of the stuff is already happening, like the logging is already happening. And the infrastructure, that's our forest is the lakes and the Northwest Corridor, the whole northern area, that's our infrastructure. And the mining industry, they're knocking down our infrastructure. We have so many homeless people in the north. For every time they knock down a tree, for every 20 trees, they should set aside a few trees for Beauval, for Kenneau Lake, Johns Bay, Cold Bay, Isle of Cross, Buffalo Narrows, Pine House. So we should get a little bit in return. So much we ginagananak. We kaskitano tanaginayak ko, lagabar may pagitnat. Titaya ko susko, sigata nutnayak ko. Paano mi utinan, tapigis ka tahtiway, mapsus kiway minan. Tahto, every 1,000 trees, put you in the uwas kaya na tigimiyak in each community. Give us 4 houses in Beauval, 4 houses in Isle of Cross, Kenneau Lake, Johns Bay, Dillon, Michelle, Buffalo Narrows, the whole Northwest Corridor, Omoto, We have so many homeless people. They should get a little bit in return. There's a lot of good fishing going on. Boval's got Dory Lake, and I really like that. Magagayas, George Hansen, way a woman. The tourist industry was after them. They had to fight for that fishing industry. The fishermen in Boval. If it wasn't for them, we would have probably lost all that limit they want me with it would have went to tourism. They would have made way go Boval to go Dory Lake, me, na may way to go. Gran was sage on a Potama Chitaman, that northwest corridor and Gagapindo Api Chiguti. Igoknian Magiskata when you Mampanichugani Higuan. That's the biggest industry that's destroying our environment. Every time they knock down a tree, so some in the carbon that's going up, a wagats paki with you. We want to get put a hogis katahtu, what tam sunasita sugo magtaski no. Climate change, omagati spike. Ki spino magsagai put a home at Xima ki patagetic stigi, Xima tigetic stigi, Chukutagamito sa Mr. Minahigwa, Wimsta Haminahigwa, Wap Mano, Tigwa, Akio Mr. Hosig Minahigwa. Higwa. Mito Sagwea Michatua. Popular Iguana Mitos. Iguan. Minahigwa, you nigga give us one hana. He won higher for what Minahigwa. Wimsta Haya, Tapas Hana, I'm going to go Tamarack was quite Wimsta Haven Tapas Hana. Running into Higaga Stahagapas Haya, or we're going to get Taman, Nisumam to Nichtaman. Maga, where's Mitosa, where's in the Wimi, or you none here? Paul Panty, Meadow Lake, he took the touch again, he was Big River Sawmill. So I say in Egotasti, they have to supply those. People must go to Tapmawa, Sagasanata, Sigawan, Tapmaguti, Capini, Pen Capipe, Pon Maguti, was over the Meadow Lake. Was called Sagahigane. He was to Kistapinane, he was to Mistisi, Big River, Sawmill. They would eat that way, Chingani Mr. Walk. Utiuh na sikiwit no. Iwaman niya kay taman apsis tagi mi go ako gi we. Tanaga tama go ako. Was kay ganiki when tapis foods. We go mi sa tama tamagis sige sino ki kwito wigit. We not to wigo ipapamaga piso sik. Utanos kagi sigag taga piso go mi team and like don't doga piso. Iwama couch surfing kay ta ko yawana ma. Igunagi way mixata spino tsaga toskiano matu hina media. Igunan higi goya, iwa pahtaman. Iwito wigit sige sino. Bistahe wito wigit sige sagas kilahito sige. The homeless shelters in the cities. Iga wigiya yaku tiga no watwa. We don't have no shelters kiwitno. Iwutigwe nata ko stapena neka puchas ka tuminatago. Kasagas kilit sige gonet. Miskanaki wega pieces, street people, hitaya ko. Igoma negoya, higitap maya ko, tani hitu goma, why? Igwaya, kigutiga tabuti, sigigwa. Tani kan magais pa, kigutiga dosa, kadogit magisik. Iwego kiwiyo, tako magiwit no. Moik sa tigis pa, musma moik sa tigis pa. Iwiyut siya, sagay ka na isagas kinit, siginusiwa. Pugi, we. Isagas kinit, sig. Sagawi ko kiwi o takpisis ko. Masamunan ba pagin stok taki wama. Ugo pagasayop mats wanap mahat sagapit saha ko the traditional people. Matsin stok tako. Why tani ke agit tamagis sik. Uti na kay tukti sik. Terus ko tayo ipigiwi sik uti tapi pagit tawa sik. Tapi wana higitsik, tapi pahigitsik, igo, muhkama nigi, atama nagagiat sa mustawag mana, matsto. Moik sa tigis pahigit, kuyut suno, tigigoy puwas kayo nga nego, sa katigih tayo ya. Katigih tayo ya, kat napiw ya, katisku ya, igo. Digo, muy kami nagagigita history on our parents' house. Digo, man, muy goes mi neguanama. We should have our own place. Tatiget wigi ako ma. Somehow, ma suni ako kami na tuski wan mi na protekta ko. Puta tuski pinay sino na piu squiwak tigini so tuski wak na tosa. So una mi nagiwaya. Basta hagi gwan ma tamam tulis saga tiga piguan ma. Bisa toma nego me ay muta man sino og me nagapig squata ko. Ito naman ekskista man tan saga no titu itse. Well, sis niana nung tanawas ki wakin na miri ayan. Bisa ton bihtin pakihtom ipihta mani gunan higi waya. Rick, bisa to kigigis ko na hamuan kaginiga niuyan. Kaginiga niuyan. MP kagitapyan. Bisa to igin tuktatan. Baklay Belaji. Misa to igin tuktawag. The leaders of Gagakyo igin tuktawag. Gagakihtom piagon ki goya muta mahuma. Ki goy giwit nokputaya. Ki goy. Ligabar ma. Ay mantan tuktawa ako. Gimme. Pugito go ya humagyan. The gimme people. Isa to ipihtawa wa munia o eksito go ako. Itas pinimi go ako. The gimme people. Iyo tap tu akiwa gwenda witama. Kewa magan tawan. Pego isim sige na restaurant. Kaya magan tawan na pio na farmer na. Kista me nagapigin po taman giwe. Igagi sangga gemuwa kiwa na muy man tugin po tamuwa o tagamuwa ng tao. So niyaw indawi mo compensation indawi taman ng tao. Notes mo igisimak.
Egon ma kai muta min we need a new deal. Kapi antuhta tanama, kiwit no futanagatsigati hotel. You see all the 2x4s, 2x6s, plywood, OSB. Ispue otskati the Meadow Lake, Big River, PA. Magi wigi no kinoga. Isuhagi tigo tata in the waskega nihiena. Ma kiwe iktapahtamano hod farmers kai mu metomina. We ogi pasugun srogo ma ipinata hog taskim no shopi pamhisoto. So igu kai tuano man the northern corridor has been weskuna mogi woti ta pasuguniga ti pugiano a new deal da pu waske hegani kiu inoche pu a scheme ta weswatsaga ti mi askugiano apisto gusanaka michado pegiuino traditional resource use leases imigo ya mo paknigo ta pihtama. So apisto sani nagino magi ways or squats land set aside daw apahtamin reserves ihtaguna for First Nations. Alberto the Métis colonies they have settlements, land allocated just for Métis. So one many it's no apahtinis the Northwest Métis land claim ginantuhtin giachtapahtin dan sigigwe pihtine gutia sakta hegan mochte, but igon mal kihtsin apahtin a land claim doch tapiach, the nihiwats yachots pasuguach from our rights. But kiyas kunamagoach a northern municipal council kayas, a regional government in a gipiasud askunamago no ma itasinino, it's kinamach piawan. But Quebec we ogi pasaguna mak nuno vikanma. But in the Northern Municipal Council, if you go back a few years, Robert, in your young days, that was a regional government that, the part of the royalty sharing, I guess the Beta inquiry that took place, the uranium mines were going to be built. We had to, without creating uranium cities, big city, or big municipal centers where the workers have to live, their families, and then you'd mine. So Clough Lake was the first one. Well, it's done now; it's decommissioned. So good thing they didn't build a house there. But a lot of that the mine site they gave to the northern businesses. I think all across built the campsite at Clough Lake. Those modular units were constructed there. So that's what I'm talking about with this New Deal. We had a big promise. The mines were going to be built, but we also had a promise of a regional government. We were going to govern ourselves, build our own highways, build our own houses, build our own arenas. Curling rinks came in at the time with the Northlands Agreement. So you kind of know that history there. Was that the right way to go? And we dropped the ball. It died down, and we were on the right track. Robert, what do you figure?
Well, wes kitap sahin no anastagi sagagi puhtian right from Sled Lake, Dory Lake, George LaFleur, Richard LaFleur. Kahyonig ipimpistawa wage gunengan ge buvalik tengi pinagan ngum suyo may was kahtian intuktaman. All the same issues. Kaya pisunan he kiwi ko ya no sa magagi siga. Kaya pisunan he ipnot nigi ya aswas kay ganiki when he got to ski when taksnahama suguskaya utatuski chik. Igwa igunan he igoya small business economic development igunan he tapumpay hiswa tapumpay taya katuski when at kiwi tapumpay tamaso tatuski haya pawe sino tas kutsu maga tukti nutina paskosa ge gane kapuk stapinane Kopahtin misui businesses tuski sige sino etawagi chik pugi go etawagi chik suiti nako keno ti utina moya ya keno ge pigi ugago no business kiwi chuk kiwi no kapi tukti chik tourism mistahego magamu chigati o megwa me experience George LaFleur negwas to Richard LaFleur gagi ugago negwas to George Ganipin Egotal buhal, digipistogo, uti kiwit no, 250,000 pigni pinituho chicken Stony Rapids Airport. Ito was with sige utigi chimukumanas kego chipitukti chiguriut siwino 250,000. Bagi ko ya still Stony Rapids as ni paustogo tagiugacho. Maga aski. Iwoki wiyo ta iwaskui sigi pamskatsik ipampetsik saghegane. Pagosai ki mitsoschik kanigip noso chikinosise wata natagam. Yawan mendoita ko thousands of dollars it pahigitsik pegoginusi wata pimuasik iguti pagosai. Igiagita makikspiu ta government yageto skoago in the media. 250,000 pegni pin inagitsik. Misato mi wa may pihtaman, pegi gwe wa manigi pihtin gitsanas. Kumagiwit no kumagino, may gwe ya. Ige pego xpi yagihtaman, yagimago. Na new jisti so, that was how many outfitters we had in the north at one time. At one time, kakyo tagak muniawak. Maga niyo katskuni hiyawak. Cumberland House and Tim, kamisto ko muna yung skagyo, ti pa ham piega puniso, ewan ti Reindeer Lake. Piak pa hamego, ti ko tagangan nga kakyo muniawak. Ego ta kitsaki, la ranch ewan ma. Piak Robert Keeley, kiskison Robert Keeley.
Yeah.
Bob Keeley. He was, way up wigi piagot, nihiyo, kutagagan nga kyumunyaw. So, na niyo igagago, nihiyo apito sa niyo, upmawat sigiwa, kakyoan nga kutagakunyaw. Tanahito minewan ba, nigismam tunih taman man, igagino gayawaya, kogino magitaskino, kino skikino sa gagan, kino skikino, tantimen stawa piskasti. Guides po igitahigoya. Kino we were the guides. May we go to $50, $100 a day at Pahamagoya, plus a tip from the tourism guy. But we should have been owning them. Kino tigipin tapihta makoma. Until the plunge, kiapits tapihta magan gigutien wahyo tsa. We get obo vano tigitapihti Antigua Pugato ya Sandy. Big Sandy.
Sandy Beach.
Yeah. Diego que te pihtiin ogivit nukutset pihtamoja, tja.
Uta Bruce, you got Judy to pihtamogiwa. You got Jimmy Roy Ugusa, the late Jimmy. You can still him away. So much pasaguna mogiwan magichinats. We storm in the Northwest Communities tourism experience we pasaguna mogtama. The mahmis kutsun tuchtugui tas ko si pisik is pinawego tam hio yak saktawak tiga skuna muwa kutita istimio kutito tami to buffalo patsuana dilena por so matsa hai muta mogiwan ma magi gwen ma inuhti pihta tanda muta men speed DNS guys by Northern Municipal Council get to scan the government the no sabang be lagi pasaguna ka tik got of CP sik natuhta when he pasaguna mak I think it was Lawrence Yu or one like that, but communication is very critical. So the northern corridor as I know magamuta ma tagi pasagun swak mo tagi tegon na tap sa huswak northern Ontario, northern Quebec, northern Manitoba, NCI. You know how APTN was born, but sagawin ogot the tap sa hiswak man technologies to tap ta at sumuna tap maguti or the pihtaswa.
Miguansoma, we have one way. Laurence po sa kinsaki po sa sumunanon. Maga at nige pa yung mineguan may guti. Kis an magino gagi sumamtunihta maka magayas. Kaya pat sigon man stuwan ikastiu. Nimihtawan. Anus kagi sigawis nimihtawan. Kaya suwapahtaman. Tagakay sino Abel Charles. Tagakay sino Willie Billet. Inihtawa at sumutsik. Igaskihtasik. Iat sumutsik. Magi guanigig gig. Kaniga napit sige guanigig. Muyot sa pahtamok. Tansuma tagisa pamnegati. Igam tinagwesi sa pahta. Ko tansa tagis nuwa. Ang mag-apasita sa ganus kagi sa kurik. Kino a 25-year planning estaya. Kigisksin. Kaya pisigon may apasita. Sige ko tagi nagatino. Iwan ma. Igwa. Anus kagi sa Pegom tahat tumitano. Pegog ichim tahat tumitano. Upigis ko wakti gayawaya. O tas ko tumagia noma. Tahtugis gawata. Magi wakta tigis tayo sa noga. Huni waga tapos sa mago noga. Huni waga tapos ka wow. Tapi tapos kam dihtapuin. Huni waga tapi apu. Pegom mapiri waga igi kia no igi mamtonih tamaksase. Magamoya yang igwap mitsa hamingon magagismam tinihtama. Pito si paskito titsik. Ipaskitsik kemis ka namin no ma. Ipapewas ka tiyo ka magimis ka namin no pewas tiyo mo. Mots mitsa higa tiyo gemis ka namin no. Kagismam tinihtama ipaskitsik. Kasi pitos. Tama tahto nihiya wagatuski wakambisi. Igo muniyaw. Utahwawak, utahuono. Prosquas nemihtatin giwewan. Umuta CP's radio station CIP, igumuta CILX. Tagi ansquah pesuya. Sipo tagi tuan, tagi ansquah pesuya. We should be networking. Uti usat semua ni uti tes baik. Toh miguti. Mui ganuas kasagas kenatano. Nistano ni usap tepahegana. 24 hours a day. Kakyo kasagas kenatano. CIPI usat semua ni uti tes baik mesui. Taski. Mesui aski uta tas baik. Utoh sa sagitawa. Piek tepegan utoh sa piek tepegan uti buhal. Si pisse. Piek tepegan uti Buffalo Narrows. Piek tepegan uti unega piklalos. Meneguas kegane. Kakyo tate spege. Kuswas kasagas kanatano kisagaw at semuan kiwit nukose. Tatap sa hotoya.
Iwagutami na nihio pig screwin o chipuani muen apihtogosan pig screwin stugosi muen kakyo iwe skap magutiu mig nipiu sistinoga tan segavis pikskuja.
Matsus ka.
Tas kun jota si pissehka minustiks kihtiin juhpigian just kniksian minustiks kihtiin si pisseh igisihati kuma buval po ja jo we on wegi askuna mago ja como temstugusi ogi imstugusi uma imstugusi maka. The other day with the news simiga gwitsi kiwen maga ni hiosistgati ka ni hiowistgati La Planche. Muiks kihtiin ja La Planche aga no ga mutaman ja Texas ühtega pigi hugago ja Texas tornadoes. Augie Myers, Doug Sahm, chat with the Pitagotia. You would some dog, you like La Plunge. What does it mean? Well, it's the lake of the plunge. You plunge in, you dive. Oh, kerplunk, like kerplunk. So lake kerplunk, you see got that. Oh,
Ik zie pa when I do the weather, I go take her plunk. Gate.
But I want noch die was skripta man de vi nego ki mahmutsigistano mahmama opiak Mississippi Broadcasting is the annual meeting on agista gun agi mahmama opiak Nord-Pac on agi opachtin mamo simuak we celebrate together. Magitahtas negati on he wahonihta some of our capacity tagitu anoma. Muy no tutamasno ya yo sawa no ki mamsi tatawa ko Meadow Lake kai mumetog stugumna na itu nakoma hiu itu namoga po post-secondary education, Larange, Meadow Lake, PA, Kyoganana for resource officer offices to get a lease, your licenses, po sao no ko tay tuhtin magi ski ya yo we all pamihiso todas huktaskim noma so Gakso pinanasko, but I have hope to get to no partino mamo pihkia the 155 utagi pasagun so for the pandemic response to nego we mi pa in them asko mamichi hisra kana wan mangista kapits mamitsin skitsui no kiam Meadow Lake Tribal Council gamni hio tipo ano apitogo san munia gaskitiu ya swaga hio ya imamo chipchigi tawichi hitsua ta naga team suak so evan magapinga atingi wit no kiano kai sawa no kiano tigwes ko swatago no Regina and just your thoughts I guess Robert you've seen municipal governments. You've seen the growth of the Métis government coming to place. We're finding our way. Reconciliation, even the boarding school, residential schools. A new relationship, a new deal.
Aya, o maya, kamuta mendiwe. E wapo tamamopia. E wapo taimutama. Mwe go kitamuti no miguasuma. Miguas is at the hands of the councils. Maga mwiga pihtawana the regular guys, the regular people. Eguningan gam stahem amtani sigi wanaya wag min eguning minatigi tagi snahamago ya forma. Kaisa skihta ko. Kaisa mamtanihta ko. Igwa ay nigi nistogi sigaw we mayam hak Mike the Rocher. Utok sa sagatawa mauti sa ano pui go beaching sikatyo. Igwa kiksi pa na pig squat residential school sa ngamuti na. Misato skinny stego tanigi pia soason. Niana ni tahto pupunian utagagito pihtugahigo yan. I was a teenager. Sa sige got squares napi when utagapi wayo yan. Pero nigigis katahiga tikin stiguan utagapi suwayo yan. Bueno six na hamaga when sa te suwigi yan. Utina. Pero tik po igigpaigaso ya. May gigwe tiktaks na hamago ya. Tansumo te sapmats ya kawawayo yakiwa. Kawayo yaki go me go gong skihti nani go. Muinga skihta nanta pagitahoya. Muinga skihti nanta matsia. Muinga skihti nan toh pahigia. Muinga skihti nanta sites pamahaya kisquil. O wisi wanama. Tan sites matsahaya ko wasagaya kwawe. But ko yamahawan po iksnamago yaki utapisay. Ayamaha, tahtugisaga, kawanskaya, kiskohan paya, nasa minayam haya. Magigawin of siksnamagunan, matsuin, the way of life, every day. Tahtugisaga. Iwo sumisat kagiwan sinya. Atih ki papiwano. Apsis ki mat kaskistano tap masiswa, mamuy wego. Tegim suyutsia koma. Tegiyutsia. Maga, igipimitawagia kana kisuniam no nagagiusihaya kana. Igimiugas kichigia. Maga mitawagia. Musik na magona tanahaya sunia. Anahaya wano tipahke. Utinaha. Kaya patsaha. Mawatsaha. Likarata wano askegan gatawan. Kiwe gatawan, business kamats paitan. Check to check. Katapahama wo yakanus. Kamisna no giwe renti to pahama, mitsuin. Iwan mapugo. Magiwe puksinahan no, iwe mitawagi akme nagisunyam no. Magiwe tapaspihaya. Reconciliation need to itse. Tansamay go sa minuni go, I'm 72 years old. How many years have I got left in my life? In maybe 10 or 15 years. What in the world am I going to accomplish? Sa sewan maya, higipi wan payan. Ahan da tagahatuski wan dayana nuskagisiga. But no time. Yego po tagi tansi wan reconciliation. Ipihot sige sino day after day. Tahtugisiga ipihot sige sino tatapahamas. Reconciliation iwan ma we awawit siya iwan ma. Atihpi tos sa samamtanihta mag-reconciliation. Tamamu atos kaya government tan stonaguya ko. Nihiyo wa he apihto sana wa. Igwa kakyo magyeno taps kutse ya dene. Mwim yuhta magutsi po yan, yu de si kasutsi. Dene, po, de si kataya ko. Po tagichita magigama. We gotta respect that. Imamo wigya. We all the government, we can stone agunanak. Ano sa magagisga? Iko we all gagisita siguro residential schools. Umota sagita wa we oni ganing yusita sigurta. Ni gano ta. Buwian mabuhal. Residential school yung sitsagan, ti wata sakit tawa. Ego ti, utagi wigo akan uguto pasuan ako sa Dylan, ego ti lalash, waskaw huta First Nations ni kinulik ni hiopase. Wata sakit tawa ki wigo agego nek. Spigi sitsaga ti go buhal. Ego ti go agispitsuak. Umuta ginagatamok residential school sakit tawa. Kinagati wag ikaw tapik to sana. Tuway wag the First Nations kawin tibo bal spitsuak. Umego mun stone na sigati, but it was the government kayusik that. The government kayusik that. Tana maga igaga tapoy tak ni nani yusik ta tigito itse. Ma muy tapoy ta mo gawa igawi yan wihta ko. Muy niya nanto yo. Ita tahitsik. The provincial government, it was to the federal government, it tahitotzik. Kiawawan may wa tap may wig muy niya. Iksi sumam tinihta ko.
Ja, iwan mara kats wanihta mehigo no kunano wanista nan wakumagan nanak. Iku tiginuks na hamago wak apihtogus sana kutanista nan aga mehigo mo taga gipasagunigatik. Instamuis ti sakta hiuitsmatato. Iskipigan mohse kagi miskutasui tota katsumattigiga pisjanma So that responsibility, the intent, the administration, the priests, the bishops, the nuns, the supervisors, so so in the federal government compensation the provincial government. Those years that's good to Sandy Bain with the dam the province they made an offer Sask Power, but 1980 from 1929. So Hudson's Bay Power Company or Hudson's Bay Mining and Smelting Flin Flon, we all even based that though. So liability one who's liable one here. I think the province put a sich it's a hoch me was skawil me piasku na magyo tawichi huit po what that's a hapa.
Yeah, itapuita na Scott mo. Sikit sa hugay dude. He wants us to do that, so he's right. So misko sikit sa ho. Onigani o puta sikit sa ho. Itapuita na sikit sa hugay dude. Because sikit sa ho to we te ko dala tapi ko da doma mo pui ko.
Yeah, we the federal government kuna magyo the compensation. We see it so tone about to see kawaskawito. So for lawyers that but your rights have to be protected as soon. The latest one was that duty to consult it's dated to 2010. It was created, but at the end, it's not a rights-based policy to it, it's an interest-based policy. So, but it was also 2010, it was before the Daniels decision. So the Daniels decision, I think, is significant. We have treaty-making rights, and we're recognized as indigenous title. So we have to protect our rights, and lawyers and you have to depend on them. The ones that are loyal to you. I say a lawyer. Well, they're loyal to that person already. We have to have lawyers that are loyal to us.
Rick, miskwa po kita muti noon matan sagagi sa pamhigoya kan ma. An magagi sa pamhigoya. Tita to women go ma po tayo muta ma miskwa tayo muti no. We haven't even touched on that yet. The way tahto isigawan magagi sa may pamhigoya. Women apia. Mas to demoniasak in that Catholic school of Tasawa no. Millions of dollars. How many people, they sinib na, nagigimitawagatixik. Tanti pihtagon ni Guanma. Mukha pihtagon. Tahtugi sa gawat MBC, pihtagwa kay Guanma. Iwag tisagitawa. Mukha sta muta ko. Tani himagawan utas ka na kahigoya. Papu pihta makuma MBC. Mukhagen ota muta koma the residential kula kumota sagita o kapusi pisse. Mukha sa muta ko yagunan he. Tana himine guanma. Igaga muta ko. Mwits tuktini ste guanma. Magunigani okpu yaguanma we wa. An magani ganap tsigan ge gaisit sahoy. Gaisit saho tsigan ge tapit sige goti. Our leaders kamusakinatsik. Our councils pick the people they go to opposite. What is their objective? Why do you want to sit on the MBC board? There must be a reason. You had a vision. Magano sa magagi sagagi ko tanhi ko tagapit tanhi ke winstuchti. If the government wants to save our languages, well, they got to put more money in there. They got to put more money in these communication societies and the education system. Dali kwal po taha seksuniawa. Misaros kinahmagi wag tawana nagsipi sik Val, Green Lake, Buffalo, inihiyawi sik michife yamsik. Yagaya simot you yuchipo animosik. E what to ekan masunia what the pagitnasik. That could be part of reconciliation to save our languages. We were forced in there. Our parents were forced to put us in there. They didn't put us in there way out the pio. And Joasa mas put it up to go how titax nama. Much. Iwi must come go chikiano. We were going to be part of that what they call. Tasagay si kata ko negon manma kasapwitahi siguti kagimaskam gotsik. When they were taken, when our brothers and sisters were taken, they were scooped. But see to organos, they were scooped.
Yeah.
See, that could have happened to us, but they willingly took us there because they didn't want us to be scooped. The government doesn't want to admit that our parents were forced to put us in there. Some of them refused, but some of them did. Those parents. Some of them went up north to the trap lines. Some of them willingly went because they didn't want us to be scooped. You got the scoop want to go.
Magi goi indo esta goi katina goi ako askiko tiwan mandihtinia ka ya pits pihkota mimste yo askik pihtino. So they gone ma putan takskuna makino puta giwiptiaka pu askita natama. Ego tit to miaya when you ma waskega nihiwin. Ego taskuna mueto venek tu simak tu tsapa naka kiwe askiwisto. Otherwise Pegon sawa no kakio aski tawagio. Paksaga tawagi tomagi wegia. Me wek ta giftiga giftnigana. Road allowance people gisi had to go no. Our script tawagi to kakio is maskam go akaski. So yegon ma.
And you go me na nagasista sigmi na munia o gexpi. Igipiwi gama signi hioskuiwa. Igwa niki ko munia we sima sigiwa. Uiga maganoa atawagi kitaski ko suniamno sunia uiga tapma sagan gumunia igwa tawagi wano komnya no chapani go yagi tawagi taski tasamagi to wewan ki sunia wan that 620 acres on hagage awa kage tawagi. What happened to all that money? What kiwe get tawo? I 1 minute that was lots of money back then. $1 an acre, and they were entitled to 620 acres of land per person. Expirma, you take us flipping way simi. Inagastasi, Munia when he Hiosku, when Huigamasi. He would take Wagi and Oga to pay our parents, Yapito Sanu, Chigo, Kohominana. Well,
that's good. Negotia sinina gipasugo nihtan for the boarding school, residential school. We're still here. Matimas nehega tiugoti and negonma. The gonma tots the pasugunswa. The mamitsia. The nimihit. The nagamoya. That's somewhere. Homadas kugeno than stawing to egonma kamito tita Robert. Tatuski ungis the missinipi. The negmamitsihin. Make it go Northern News and that old beaver get him spuipiat and I go you tatagopiat that someone and I pita ega you mioya when me on but then miachi when saga hit to win and Christmas and a messages yes go kiaomana peaskunami juan matene marsineton nista egutagi uhpigiani gipihtamani gipihtata atsumun miosen egutagois
Igin stoga pojak mit jagen. Tom Roberts, ik was Greg Charles, ik was niet. Ik was Raymond Campbell. When I get Raymond Campbell, ik was Solomon Rat and we stuck. Ik was wouldn't it be something if we ever had our own radio station? And we did. And we did. But now, ik was still, ik was Rick. Square neki when of sumustatan. Nigawagaim one and skagisiga, Katugiksi Payagawan Skaya. Mastomi Negwanma. It's probably been maybe about the last 5 years. Before that, when it's the hand of Samam 15. Magano sigo mastoiwa. Kan Payan, Kawan Skyan. And magagipi sa pamhegoyan residential schools, tuwan hiesti. Ego manam turmane week suhta mana. Asko mana wes mana negi suhtin mana. Ego manego ego witsam goyan tane ego magya. Mama negi wihta mana. Mas negi ay muta mani. Ego hinukti yan. Ego manego muy nenstuktaga when people don't understand me and my mood swings. And magay sa mamtinita man magay sa kaisaya yanan ma. Ego reconciliation. Ego po min na tagigastige gota. Puta mamo pegi gunanhe. Mischat te pahamato unda wihtamo. Kinuktiyawa seksuniasa. Maga tamamo pegi. Tamioya. Mioya win mi na puwego tagigipay. So they have to be blended in together gunanhe. There's going to have to be compensation financially, and there's going to have to be compensation healing. Puta stiga gota. Mioya win me napugo. Yuksisa po sa miuta magisino. Muy piak pogi go tigita pasagatyo. Mama wo po gunan heta tamama wastiga. Igota, you'll be happy. Magispin piak pogo. There's no balance. Maybe tagot na pastan, tagot na piu. Moya tagus ko squaw. Instruktin.
Abue.
Aha.
Muy gaskihta no I guess the way swata machia no gon but government go your responsibility putot nako ko pahtini wan maga gamuni hohto but no pahtini na sakto yo gihte I passegun so to wichi hisoto so ko wisto mi wi pi hox skots akamuichi hisotag pero no ma agif piuf pegawa sui maki chati mas kam go no ma muy it's never too late upon na musakina mak those responsibilities. We get go rights, responsibilities because I moved them in a doch pegawas so in no sumakta na tao heto the the nagatima to kihte mak ka kyogunan higa Pittsburgh ta kami tutamahoma. We must come go no we pigun go no maga we not to hutak. Negomina.
Yeah. Marsigui te muy moasa nega kami ogatsa metan saga ismam tanihtaman. Muy moasa kapiwa yawi pa igmam tanihsaga neko chewa magigwe. Maga marsigui te tananuskagi saga wapsasa to no we musnanan he matsigigwe.
Tapoivan magayas kihte ni stagi yatsumostaka isi no gahkuset maskihkiga gimskin. Magaweg is been my mamtani make my two make my ut nick communication on a big squewin tuchtamuin stuchtamuin evan magistego rapistatan that wins tuchtago kan sigis pagamskago agi spuhtego gutti tan sigis pamnego kiwan pagamskago na maga kiapit sohkayana o pud igon matas kugaituin ja kistami putah kami muin kiwewi pikuhtainat nigaan kiapit miskogi sakameksin tagun skuhtamine goran himinagista gota tamamo akamiksia tamamo pikuhtaja.
Tá, pô, susko pô, tamamu entia pô. Ego giksi pag kispille tagitayan. Mike DeRocher na pigisko tao. Iwi gagwitsa magiwam hamiagatsa mag residential school utasagat tao spiga geyat. Tan suya gispi pamhe tan sismam tanihta kanuska gisiga. Put you in stego tan sisunia sisnal nagiga how ego ta. Put my 2 cents worth.
Well, we took that now. I got on radio with Big Squeak.
9:30 giksi pagigam minapit to pega na.
Okay, I'll stream you. Gan took that now. Mati sa mic usta utat sumun ga we si Big Skisugi we mano ya. We hu nagi we ga gitakam gakso. Akamat sa moskwat tasina.
Squasa tasina right. Can see kiwen go with you now trigger him. Dan sagay to him matani hiyo ya I'll trigger him. I'll trigger something in his mind.
That's it now.
That's it now.
Well, Robert, mio sin busy itap sa hutano ta azuma ta hutano ma.
Dan wisna mio tim stahagi gwenda ya ta mutaman. Stahagi wegi pihtaman in my years of the media as an interviewer. He stahagi go at some window ya. Kaya sa mustatin. Egon Leon, yam hag, kita tawin sa gat sumusta, tinegon, Leon Hansen.
Oh, okay, well, we'll continue this dialogue then, Robert. Treaty 10 News, mimstegi, we had some window tichtige, no, Pichtago, no, so one we Pichkuta, Achigo, Kutagina circumpolar views, Itapataman. Papa mi askew me gets skogi wit noch genota Saskatchewan, but northern Alberta, northern Manitoba, Quebec, Kahkyogan he Sagawin Augusta Labrador, Wahumananak, but Atsumu ne go tap sahmak in Ewan. So we're spreading our wings to go to ano, but to embrace our bigger nation. Okay.
No, and kakamasum na mo ista sa batahin. Agiwi dosus kwasin yan.
Oh boy. Okay, mas nahamat. I'll go curl with you one night. That's the way.
Okay.
All right, Robert.
Please pay. Tomorrow afternoon, the dosus kwatsuano.
Well, thank you, Robert. This is Rick La Liberty. I've been talking to Robert Merasty and Alacross, and a radio broadcaster for many years and a career journalist, but also an athlete in all sports and in all seasons, and a great friend to many people. So we thank you, Robert, and this is Rick La Liberty at Treaty 10 News.
Merci. Hey. Bye-bye. Okay. Itahta wimina.
Ihtom.
Ihtom. Iskwa. Tansigot is on Zoom hamanoma. Siya. Agoma. You have a good night.
Okay, next time we nagin, we